It still creeps me out that that eye looks at me. Welcome back to the Talos Principle, everybody. Before I get started, whole hog, I want to go ahead and explain something. Where the last episode left off, my recording broke. So I ended up playing a few hours without knowing that my recording was broken. So for the next few puzzles, it's not going to be blind. It's going to be pretty much me replaying this so that you guys can enjoy. Because I didn't want you guys to miss out on not only some of the puzzles, but a lot of the lore, like Mr. Deceiver over here. The jerk face. Yeah, I kind of wanted to talk to him. Are you back? Yes, what were you trying to say before? I think we must be plugged into some kind of machine. I think something else is going on. I think we're being prepared for something. I have no idea either. See, this is what I'm talking about. Also, as you know, we've probably already seen... I think we've already seen this conversation before on recording, so... Tell me of the fearsome demons of the Dumont. Yep, we've already looked at that. But, when I left off, I said I was going to try and figure out a way to solve at least this puzzle. And, well, I did. Let me see if I can remember how I did it. But I'm pretty sure one of the main steps is that this sucker can actually weigh down buttons. And for some reason, I did not know that. So our goal is to have all three of these buttons ended up weighing down with the recording. And while the recording's going on, we're gonna need to replace this. So. Or we could have the recording going and holding this up. But I think in order to do that, we need all three things on that side. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this over here. We're going to weigh down the buttons first. There's 4 buttons we're going to need to weigh down, so we need every single element we have in here. So, we'll begin like this. We'll record. Put this down here. Take this. Put this down here. And now we're gonna wait here, because I'm gonna need to run these pieces back here, so that I can set up the laser. I don't know why, though, I didn't remember that the fans could hold down buttons. I did that on an earlier level. After rewatching through the videos, processing them and all that stuff. You'd think that I would have remembered that, but... Nope, my bad. Yeah, Mr. Glitch. Alright, this should be enough time. So I'm gonna run over here. And I'm gonna weigh this down for a few. Better safe than sorry, considering this is a convoluted process. something I think I'm going to be doing in the future, just to prevent recording disasters like this from happening to such a severe amount. I think what I'm going to do is... I think what I'm going to do is... do the recording blocks in 30-second segments, you know? Not 30-second, 30-minute segments. So that way I can check up, make sure that the recordings are going the right way. Make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. Thank you, Other Me. And there you go. That was the puzzle I had so much frustration figuring out. Now, here's my thing though. Something I didn't do last time was figure out how to get that star. But look at this. I now have a floating blue emitter. So all I need to do this puzzle is a fan and one other redirector. Now, over here, we do have a fan, but the only way for me to... Oh, wait. I think I just figured something out. Let's see if we can do that. Well, no. We need multiple boxes on this side. Oh, we do have multiple boxes on this side. Wait, do we have enough, though? Let's go ahead and free as many boxes as we can. So if I could find some way of upping atop these boxes, I might be able to vault myself over. Oh, right. I was wondering why I did that. See, yeah, because I can't jump on top of those. So... what's my out? Even if I got the redirector from there, the puzzle here is figuring out how to get out. Because I'm pretty sure I can't maintain any amount of traction. Yeah, see. Alright. So I'm still thinking our best bet is this puzzle. Wait. Ooh, paint. Let's see. I have no idea what's going on, do you? That's a good explanation for what I'm doing right here. So, here's the thing. We have multiple fans here. There's gotta be a way to inject, like, further. See, with all these walls are pretty dang high. 2 blocks high, in fact. So, let's go ahead and get as many elements as possible. Because I really do want to figure this one out. Any friends that can help here? Nope. Okay. So we have this red emitter. We could make... Getting that there would be kind of an interesting experiment, but... Problem is... Yeah, that. There's no real way of getting at that. Okay, so you can't jump like that. Right. So... let's go ahead and do what we know we have to do to get that jammer. There we go. So now we have all the elements we need. Because we can cannibalize this fan as needed. We can cannibalize this fan as needed. And we ourselves can get over to this side without a problem. So why is this here? Is this purely a distraction? Even trying to do my little skip exercise, it's not... Oh, so what does blowing us this direction give us? Okay, because it lands us here. And landing us here doesn't do us much good either. And there's no way of cannibalizing this one. Ooh. That almost actually... I almost actually stayed there, but it bounced me again. So what happens if I jam... If I jam something and then pick it up? Will I go fleeing faster, maybe? Nope, it's the exact same sort of fling I would... See, and that just gets us here. It doesn't do anything for us there. So I'm thinking, based on the elements we have currently, we would need a switch hidden somewhere. Maybe in there. Let's try and check in there then. I need to get to that side, so this ladder. Right. So, switches. We're looking for switches. We'll do one route of looking for switches. See, this is the thing that bugs me the most, is the placement of that. Because I can get blue laser somewhat easily. But I don't have any ways currently of getting a red laser other than here. Which does not help me. Okay, here's a new question. What happens if I fling a box with a jammer on it? Oop. Dang it, I walked over the button. I think this will be the last experiment in this section, though. What happens if I blow something like this? It perfectly flies over with absolutely no ops. Okay.